what you're saying. So
Yeah,
that's,
exactly. You know,
that's good
like
news.
I said, it's going to be mostly sunny.
Yeah.
And we're going to
dry.
get some winds.
Okay.
Going to be dry.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be dry.
All right.
And it would be nice if we could get the temperature down to help the fires in
Yes.
Wickenburg. And I don't know if you saw any of that, but that
Yes,
was really
it's awful.
wild.
It's awful. The Jones fire in Wickenburg took off like
Wildfire?
Yeah. I was trying to think of a better word.
There isn't.
No, there's not.
Wildfire.
That's why they
you know?
say that. Yeah, absolutely. And
yeah.
isn't it interesting? We had Conrad Jackson on yesterday talking about, being prepared, and then all of a sudden on the news right after the show, it starts. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys are going to do anything different. I know that I told Scott yesterday we need to videotape everything in the house, and we need to get the photo albums out. Really, that's really all I care about is just the memories, because once they're gone,
the stuff you can't replace.
Right.
You know, if it's under the insurance, let it go.
Yeah.
But the stuff that you just when this is gone, it's gone.
Yeah. Get the
You just can't-
passports. I mean, we're lucky we have a business downtown that isn't in the Tall Pines like our home. So, I don't know. It's a wake up call, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Now the good news is around 4:00. The wind died down.
Yeah.
Because the winds were blowing down there, and it went down to like 5 to 6 miles an hour. So the fire department's got a good break on that. So we got lucky. Again, 10 to 15 mile an hour for today. Tonight it's going to be 15 to 25.
Okay.
So the winds will come up, and that's when it's cooling off. Hot air rises, cold air goes down, and there's your wind.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, we don't want the wind when we have fire.
No, we do not.
We do not.
No, we do not.
But other than that, our low's going to be almost 60.
That's crazy.
That's wonderful.
It used to be lower than that.
I think so too, because really we count on that cool air at night to cool down our homes for the day.
Right, but I mean we've got the lows are going to be higher than normal, just as our highs are higher than normal right now.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
probably going to have to turn your air on.
My
to get
air
the house.
is on.
Is it?
Yeah. Yesterday I
we
turned
ours
air
on
conditioner
yesterday too,
Yeah.
just to go to sleep, and then got it played cold, and it worked out
Yeah,
nicely.
absolutely.
What about you, Matt?
Yeah, what do you have to
Got
say
the air
about the
on?
weather? Anything? Did you turn your air on? Did it come on?
It's way too
What's it
hot.
set at?
85.
It's set at 85?
Yeah.
You do not live in 85 degrees.
I got to save that money.
Ugh.
I don't have radio money like
I got
you
mine
and Drew.
down to 66 yesterday, and it was comfortable. I was comfortable.
What is it? Would you have it at?
66.
Oh, that's not bad.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Once you got it cooled down, it doesn't matter if you go down another degree because it's already cool. So,
we were hovering right around 70,
well,
72.
my point is, if you're at 85 and you turn it to 66, now that's
a
a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's going to take a long time and a lot of effort for your little air conditioner. So how cool did you keep yours at?
I set it at like 70 to 72.
Yeah.
They give you a range. Even though you put a number in, it's always a range.
Yeah.
But 70, 72, pretty
Okay.
good.
All right. Well, 66 might be a little low.
Well, these things,
But,
as long as you're happy.
It's just a few hours in the afternoon, just a few hours.
Well, you know what? We wake up in the morning. All you got to do is, shut your house up a little bit.
Exactly. We do that.
And then it stays very cool until about 3 o'clock.
Exactly.
And by 4 o'clock, the heat's coming up, so you turn the air on.
Yep.
And then as the air is coming up, the heat's going down, and you don't have to spend that much money.
Isn't this great? We get like a science class every
Riveting
morning.
Riveting.
Riveting show. People love talking about the weather, don't we?
Drew does.
I really love talking about the weather.
I love it.
I do too. It's conversation. Okay, you want to move on? Something?
I just don't want it to be hot. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it's
that,
gonna
that
be
ship
hot.
Sailed.
No, fix it.
Yeah, I mean, summer is
it's
almost
here.
Yeah.
No, fix it.
Yeah, I mean, but we can say it's not as hot as it is down in the valley. What would they top out at? 106, 107?
Yeah, 106 yesterday, I heard.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's like you don't go outside hot. That's like you make the dog go pee on the deck hot because it can't go out on the asphalt.
Speaking of that, for all the dog owners out there, that concrete, the asphalt is very, very hot.
Yes.
Put your hand out there.
Right.
If it's too hot for your hand,
Exactly.
it's too hot for your dog to
Yeah,
walk.
they say the back of your hand. You should put it on. And I was it Lowe's yesterday or Home Depot, and there was somebody walking their dog on the black asphalt. And I'm like,
Hello.
why? Why would you? That is way too hot.
You know, I would like to see those people get them. Mandatory, take your shoes and socks off, now walk.
Right.
And then they'll get the point.
They'll get the point.
But I mean, that's just bad. I mean, their little paws, their pads,
yeah,
they actually get cooked.
I'm sure.
It's not good for the dog.
My little dog, my little one that's 3 pounds, she's dark and she is low to the ground. She heats up so fast. I mean, I really have to be careful with her. She that heat just radiates. I mean, even if it's not too hot to walk on, it's cooking her from underneath. So, anyhow,
got a lot of surface area there.
Speaking of cooking, is it Taco Tuesday today?
Yes, it is.
It is. What's the plan, Drew? We all want to know.
The plan is I've talked to everybody, and we're going to go someplace, but the decision of where we're going has not been made.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, we got some people that just woke up
Barbudos
10 minutes ago. So
yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Barbudos.
Barbudos? Is that where
You're
going?
To Barbudos?
No, I'm not.
No, where are you going?
I'm going to go to Red Robin.
Red
tomorrow.
Robin.
Red Robin.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. I don't know what my plan is for dinner yet.
I'm
Not
thinking
yet.
Sanchez.
Yeah. I love the Casa Sanchez.
Or Olivia's in Prescott Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, they do it.
Well,
we haven't been there in a while.
We want a full report tomorrow morning.
All right, I'll let you
full
know.
report.
With photos.
With photos.
With photos,
Yes,
okay.
absolutely. So coming up in just a little bit, we're going to be talking with Johnny Wet Metal. He's bringing us the Tuesday morning quarterbacking segment because yesterday we needed more time for Conrad Jackson.
Absolutely.
I mean, when he comes in, he's got a rider of things he needs, and he needs at least 45 minutes.
He's a demanding force.
He is. But you know what? Everything he has to say is important, so we made it happen.
His stuff is very important.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you guys hear about the Price is Right contestant that won the largest single game prize in history? A retired veteran named Vanessa won $240,000 in cash and prizes.
Wonderful.
That's impressive, right?
So what, 3 tanks of gas?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's a $227,500 in cash from the Lions share game and a luxury trip to Morocco, which is valued at $12,650. The previous record was set in 2016 with a $210,000 prize. So, I mean, the Price is Right is still paying off.
You know, somebody wants to give me a trip to Morocco. I'll go ride a camel.
I go to Morocco. Absolutely.
Moroccan roll.
That's a Moroccan roll. Aren't you cool? Well, that's interesting because what? You don't think that's
This
cool?
show is devolving fast.
You're just asleep. You're not paying attention.
Rock and roll. That's ridiculous. That's a dad
you can
joke.
look that up. That comes out of the late 1960s. There's a song that has Moroccan roll.
I liked it.
Oh, I thought it was a dad joke.
Pipe down, youngin'.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So would you guys say
Sorry,
that you're
Grandpa.
cooler now than you were in high school?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
I was a
You
total
wouldn't?
squid.
Oh, heck no.
You were cooler in high school?
Oh, yeah.
God, that's depressing.
Wow, that's interesting. I think I'm cooler now than I was in high school, too. And a new poll has just found that 56% of people believe they're cooler now than 43% who remembered being cool in high school.
Well,
That's depressing because that's like you're over, you've climaxed way early in your life, and it's all downhill from there.
Oh, yeah. I peaked at like 15 and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe 16.
Yeah. Overall, 16% of Americans said they consider themselves very cool. That'd be like Barry.
Oh, of course.
Don't you think? He thinks he's very cool.
yeah, that would work for him.
That would work for him. 39% said somewhat cool, and 24% said not very cool. So I'm in the somewhat cool range.
Yeah,
So are
yeah,
you,
I
Drew.
would agree with
Matt,
that.
not very cool.
Nope.
Oh, 12% admitted they are not cool at all. I don't know. You've got some cool hobbies. Well, one. Jeeping.
That's my one cool hobby?
Oh, motorcycling.
Well,
that's a necessity. That's not a hobby.
that's
I'm riding it because I need to save gas.
Adults under 45 were more willing to cling to being cool, while Gen Xers and Boomers were more willing to accept that they're uncool.
Well, they're Gen Xers and Boomers. That's why.
Well,
Right.
then clearly that's wrong.
I know, because I'm a Gen Xer.
I'm
and
not.
you're probably a Boomer, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, for what it's worth, parents of kids under 18 were more likely to think they are very cool than non-parents. Well, that's true because, kids keep you cool because they tell you when it's not cool.
All the time.
All the time. Well, and you know what? It's so funny because both of these stories came out at the same time. The one slang word that has stood the test of time is cool.
Oh, I was going to say something else, but it's not radio friendly.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad
course
you
not.
didn't. I'm glad you didn't. Cool has been popular for more than a century, which is pretty impressive for slang, they say. Part of the reason is how flexible it is. Cool can describe somebody that's laid back or stylish or impressive. So Drew would be laid back. I would maybe, I don't know, I'm not going to say anything. But you can say cool it or ask, are we cool, or even eat some Cool Ranch Doritos.
I do like the Cool Ranch Doritos.
I do too. Yeah.
Especially the taco ones.
And right now we're just saying, hey, stay cool. I mean, that's just something you say, right? Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of interesting that both of those stories came across my desk this morning.
Well,
Isn't that cool? Ha! Come on, give me something. Give me something. You know what's not cool? The daily designations today.
It should be National Cool Day then.
Very disappointing. National Limerick Day. Your microphone's off, by the way. That's not cool.
I think he
either.
did that on
Oh,
purpose.
did he? He's done.
He doesn't want to talk to us anymore.
I was coughing, so I turned it off.
Good. Yeah, National Limerick Day. I mean, International Nurses Day is cool, but we just had Nurses Day last week.
Versus International Nurses?
Now it's International Nurses Day.
Why would it be a difference?
And it's National Odometer Day. Was I right or am I right? Not cool. Nothing to celebrate there.
Nothing super
I mean,
crazy.
Why would
international
we have a
nurses.
national odometer? Somebody needs to explain to me. Lucy?
Okay, let me tell you what it says. Okay. William Clayton invented it. He came up with what he first called the rotometer while traveling by horse and buggy from Missouri to Utah, and used it for the first time on May 12th, 1847.
Right.
I mean, I guess we need an odometer to know how far we're going. I mean, how old our car is.
How many miles on your car?
Right. I mean, really, that's it, don't you think?
Well, also remember this: before they had gas gauges, the odometer.
You had to do math.
Yeah, you had to do the math. So, example, if you were getting 20 miles to the gallon, let's say, and you only had a 4-gallon tank,
right?
80 miles, you're pushing your cart,
you
right?
You had to do math. Do you remember those days when we didn't have a gas meter? It's a serious question.
I didn't even do it, Drew. It was not even me this time.
I really honestly don't know when that was a thing.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
But
In the
for
1800s?
motorcycles, we didn't get gas gauges until around the 70s.
Around the 70s.
And they were, let's say, inaccurate at best.
Okay.
And again, if you're riding a bike, don't go by your gas gauge. Otherwise, you'll be pushing on the side of the road at some point in your life.
Really? Is that true?
Oh yeah.
I don't have a gas gauge on my bike.
I don't know if I do or not.
You don't have a gas gauge.
Then how am I going to know when to fill it?
Well,
The
first
odometer?
of all, when you
open
when
and
you
look.
start off, you're full.
Yeah.
You go for your ride. When you come back, you check your gas. You
How do you
top off
check it?
again.
How do you check it? Just
You
look
open
in the
up the tank and
and
you
look?
look in.
Okay.
You don't have a gas. You just look in and
I
see.
know. Okay.
And then the other thing is you have a reserve on your pedcock.
On my what?
On your
Yeah,
pedcock.
he just swore.
Okay.
Drew, this is radio.
It is the how about a gas fuel valve?
Okay, that's better.
And you turn it on, but there's also a reserve on there, so it allows you so you don't run out of gas.
Okay.
It'll run out, then you turn it on reserve, and you get another half
get
gallon
yourself
or
to the
whatever.
gas station.
And hopefully that gets you back to camp or wherever you're riding.
So many things I don't know.
Well,
The more you know, the better you are.
More dangerous you can be.
Well, you know what? I don't know
Absolutely.
what's going on in local sports, and that's why we have Johnny Wet Metal coming in with his Tuesday morning quarterbacking. next. And a little later on this hour, we're going to be chatting with the executive director of the United Way. His name is David Siegler, and he's going to share with us about their inaugural Live United golf tournament. So, Live United. I think it's Live United. Yeah, Live United Golf Tournament. That's coming up as well here on Leza Live. All right, you don't just drink water. You live in it. You cook with it. You bathe in it. Your family depends on it every single day. So shouldn't it be the best it can be? I mean, it's the first thing I do in the morning. Take a big drink of water. Last thing I do before I go to sleep. I mean, we live in it. And at H2O Health and Water Solutions, their whole home water filtration system gives you water so clean you'll taste and you'll feel the difference. There's no chemicals, no residue, just pure, healthy water flowing through every pipe in your home. It's comfort, it's protection, and it's peace of mind, all in one system. So you can give them a call up there at H2O Health and Water Solutions. Make an appointment to stop in and chit and chat. Their number is 928-899-7504. Or just stop into the store. It's H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. When you do stop in, tell them Leza sent ya. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. It's time for Monday morning quarterbacking with Johnny Wet Metal on a Tuesday. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
Oh, he's sad.
After what happened this weekend, I've come to the conclusion that happiness is just an illusion and life is an abyss of misery and pain.
You know what?
Sound like Matt Hinshaw.
You need to stop hanging out with me, John.
Oh, my.
We're going to get separated.
Doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with my Flyers getting swept by the Hurricanes.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't.
Boy, they must be really bad if they got swept.
Oh, bad. Well, they picked a bad time to be bad, basically.
Right. Well, welcome to my boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the Flyers. You had your son-in-law, Syracuse Crunch, getting knocked out.
Yeah, and the Tampa Bay Lightning.
And the Lightning.
Yeah, and the Arizona Coyotes.
Wait, hold on. Wouldn't it be a rink, not a boat?
I don't know. Welcome to my...
Rink? Because
Rink?
it's a hockey rink?
Fine, it's a ring.
Look, Matt decided to show up this morning. Thanks, Matt.
It's Johnny Webnell. He brings it out of me.
He brings it out of all of us.
Nice to wake up, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that, I'm sad for you, but I'm glad that you're here.
Yes,
Tell us what's going on locally.
Okay. Enough of the
Shift
depression.
gears.
Yes, let's shift gears because we've got some big-time good news to talk about
Thank
here
you.
from our local track and field athletes.
Okay.
Now, over the weekend, we had the state meets from Division 1 all the way down to Division 5. So Prescott, Bradshaw Mountain, and Chino Valley, they were all involved. And our local track and field teams came away with 3 individual state champions.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us
Yes.
who they are.
Okay, so from Prescott had 2 of them. So Eli Allen, who probably a lot of people might remember from the football team, from all our games we broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Eli, he was the state champion in the boys' shot put.
Wow,
Yes.
that's awesome.
And on the girls' side, we had Libby Lavacek. She was the state champion in the girls' pole vault.
Wow,
Yes.
awesome.
Yes, and we go over to Chino Valley, excuse me, for our next state champion, and that is Matt Seibel, who won the state championship in the javelin, and I also believe set a new school record in that event.
That is amazing. So all field events, no track.
Yes, no track, but
Right.
while we didn't, those were the 3 state champions. Many of our other local track and field athletes, they put in very good performances. Okay, we got to talk about Eliana Metz,
Okay.
who's been tearing it up during the regular season. Well, how about this? She competed in not 1, not 2, not even 3,
Yeah.
but 4 events at the Division 4 state track and field meet for Chino
Wow.
Valley. She came in 3rd in both the girls' 1,600 and 3,200 meter runs.
Oh my gosh.
She came in 7th in the girls' 800 meter run, and to top it off, she was part of the girls' 4x800 relay team that finished 3rd.
That's amazing. She must really love to run. Is she a senior?
I think she's a junior, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Well, she might be around next year. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I hope she got a lot of rest after that, because that's a lot of running.
That's a lot of running.
It's a 2-day event, but still.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So also some other notable performances from our local track and field athletes. Bradshaw Mountain, I think this is probably one of their best performances they've had in a few years. Sebastian Witkowski, he was 4th in the boys 400 meter dash. Caden Espinoza came in 4th in the boys 110 hurdles. Also, the Bradshaw Mountain 4x4 relay team for the boys, they placed 5th at state. Sarah Dorsey, another Bradshaw Mountain product, she was 7th in the girls' shot put. And Aubrey Kitahata, she came in 6th place for Prescott in the girls' 200 meter dash.
Fantastic. Yavapai showing up at the state tournament.
Oh, yeah.
State meet.
Yeah, and of course, big doings going on tonight because the Prescott boys volleyball team, who had a wild pitched battle in the opening round of state with Greenway Friday, Prescott won the first 2 sets, then they lost the next 2 sets to the Demons. Then they came back and won the 5th set to take the match 3-2. So Prescott boys volleyball, they are in the Elite 8 of state tonight.
Nice.
They're down at Goodyear to take on Estrella Foothills.
Go Badgers.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Yes. And I've also got some more culinary craziness from the sports
Culinary craziness. We love it.
Yes. Now, of course, last week we were talking about that boomstick burrito over in Texas. Well, I got another burrito, and guess what? You don't have to go out of state to try it.
Oh, boy.
You can go down to State Farm Stadium during the Cardinals game, and you can get the cotton candy burrito.
My teeth hurt just hearing the name of that one. Okay, tell me what it is.
Okay. Oh, your teeth are going to hurt plenty when you hear what's inside. Wait till you hear what they stuff.
Okay.
Okay, first you start off with a cotton candy shell.
A cotton candy shell.
Yes. Then you stuff in cotton candy flavored ice cream.
Oh my heavens.
I'm not even close to being done here.
Okay.
Okay, now on top of that, also inside are Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops,
Ouch!
marshmallows, Skittles. I'm still going on. Gummy bears, mini M&Ms, and finally rainbow sprinkles.
That sounds disgusting.
Okay, so let's.
Matt, are you in?
I'm down for it. Other than the repercussions of having type 2 diabetes immediately afterwards.
How much does that thing cost?
Actually, only costs $15.
And $1,500 when you go to the dentist.
No, but $1,500, and that's actually, I guess, $1 for every calorie because it comes out to about 1,500 calories.
Wow.
So, Drew, are you in for this?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, me neither. I vote no, 2 thumbs down.
Okay.
What about you, Johnny?
Okay, well, this is going to wind up a tie because
You're
I am
in
willing
for
to
it?
try it. I am willing to.
No. You can't try. You have to eat the whole thing.
I don't know if I can eat the whole
Now
thing.
he's
I'll
out.
eat most. I can eat most of it, but I'll tell you what, that would put me on probably a 3-week sugar high. And you'd probably need a tranquilizer. You'd probably need 2 tranquilizer darts to knock me down.
Nobody wants to see that, John. Nobody wants to see that.
I would.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd give it a whirl. I think this is a crazy creation. I'd definitely give it a chance.
I don't understand the cotton candy shell. I mean, cotton candy is airy and light.
Yeah.
So maybe they make like a tortilla out of the cotton candy.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
like a cotton candy tortilla, so that you can have your cotton candy burrito.
All right. Well,
So maybe next time when I'm down at State Farm Stadium,
you'll pick one up.
I will try the cotton candy.
Just
burrito.
pick it up and bring it in.
No, thank you.
I don't
No,
think
I
the
don't
ice
want it.
cream
I
will
want to
make
see
it.
it. Oh, that's right. I forgot there's ice
Yeah.
cream in it. Okay.
Well-
Very interesting.
But there's better ice cream than cotton candy.
Well, there I agree with you, Drew. But again, cotton candy burrito, cotton candy ice cream, it kind of fits with it.
You got to
know?
keep with the theme, Drew.
All right.
Bingo, yeah.
Commit
Well-
to the bit.
I was going to. Did you? I sent you something.
I saw all the pictures of all the hot dogs
He's
you've
been
been sending
obsessed
me.
with hot dogs.
If I was back in Southern California,
Yeah.
I would be at Pink's today. They're celebrating their 86th birthday of Pink's hot dog.
That's
chili
amazing.
dogs. It's where the line will be literally a quarter mile long today.
Yes. Well, we all know of Pink's. I mean, it's been around longer than all of us.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I remember, my dad taking me there when I was literally, 5, 6 years old. We got to go to Pink's. It was a big deal back then.
And were they that good?
They're good.
Really, what makes them so good?
They're consistent.
Uh-huh.
There's something about the buns, and their chili is a little sweet. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All I can tell you is, you get somebody in, they've never been there, you're like,
Yeah.
they want to go to Randy's, the big huge donut that
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah.
Right, go Randy's for donuts, and you want to go to Pink's
For hot dogs.
for hot. I
Chili-
mean, it's just
chili
like,
dogs.
and of course In-N-Out when
Yeah.
they come from back east. But you know.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, very good. Johnny Wet Metal, thank you so much for the Monday morning quarterbacking on a Tuesday.
You are welcome, Leza. Have yourselves a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks,
we
John.
will. All right. David Siegler, the executive director of United Way, coming up next here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So, ladies, from routine exams to life-changing milestones, Prescott Women's Clinic is the trusted name in women's health care in our area. They've been serving our community for over 4 decades, combining cutting-edge care with small-town warmth. You're going to feel supported, heard, and cared for from the moment you walk in the door, because at Prescott Women's Clinic, your comfort matters just as much as your care. Make your health a priority. Don't put it off. Give them a call today, 928-778-4300, or go online to PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. We have David Siegler, the Executive Director of the United Way here in Yavapai County. How you doing, David?
Outstanding, Leza. So glad to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in. And apparently, gentlemen, we have a reputation because David said, every time I listen to you, you guys are eating. And so he brought in donut holes.
Well, we are going to talk about golf. I wanted to keep it on theme.
That's really kind of you.
And I know it's Taco Tuesday, but I figured somebody else would take care of that.
Well, you know what? That's just fine. Donut holes will suffice, for sure. We appreciate your thoughtfulness. But let's talk a little bit about the United Way. People know the name, but what exactly does the United Way do in our community?
Gosh, that's a huge question. So what we are is kind of a watchdog. We're going to make sure our community safety net of social services is secure. We're going to help build it and sustain it and keep them from overlapping so you don't have two food banks serving that same neighborhood and a food desert over here. So we work in that white space. We work in the space in between things.
Okay.
And we try to get our nonprofits to come to bring their services to bear in that white space so we have no gaps.
Right.
We also work with those nonprofits to teach them how to do their jobs better. And more securely. In fact, a few years ago, we ran through several instances in this community of nonprofits experiencing internal malfeasance. Bad things happen when bad people are in charge.
Yes.
So we found out, first of all, that a lot of that could have been stopped, mitigated, eliminated if the boards of directors really understood their role. So we stood up and we started to teach that class now. We do it 3 times a year, and we teach board members their board governance roles and their fiscal responsibilities, legal responsibilities that a lot of them were not really aware of.
Sure.
And then we teach some basic things about how to read a financial report and how to scale up their services so we can serve more people with the obviously less dollars.
Right.
And then we try to fill in, again, gaps, not just in service, but in funding.
Right.
Right now, Arizona lost about $114 million just in SNAP benefits to agencies, not food stamps for individuals.
Right.
But this is the money that food banks and homeless shelters, domestic violence shelters used to feed their people.
Sure.
And that's gone.
Yeah, it's
Gone.
a lot. Yeah.
I mean, I know that one agency here in town lost over $1 million themselves of their own budget. That's huge.
Yeah.
And when we rely on the federal government to meet our needs, we're going to get the short end of the stick eventually because political winds and priorities change. And they change sometimes without notice. But we're a community that's always relied upon each other.
Yes.
Our neighbors in need get helped because they're our neighbors in need, and we'll help them.
Yes.
And that's kind of what the United Way does. We don't want to raise money in the same space as the nonprofits that we serve.
Sure.
That would be silly for me to ask a corporation to give me a bunch of money so I can give it to the Boys and Girls Clubs. That's silly.
Right.
So we raise money differently. Instead of going after that corporate gift or that big donor out there, we ask for people to give through their payroll. Couple of bucks every paycheck, it adds up. Last year, it added up to $455,000.
Wow.
That was huge for us.
Yes.
And of course, we have the state tax credit for helping the working poor. That is fabulous. A year ago, my wife got ill, and she quit her job, which took $65,000 a year out of my household income.
Sure.
A year later, when she had recovered, she was back to work part-time and happened to be sitting in a presentation I was making to an employee group. And during that presentation, I mentioned that I give $50 a paycheck.
Yeah.
And she had a conniption fit. For the last year, we were struggling.
Yeah.
You know, we were really tight, really hard pressed.
Sure.
And she's like, what are you thinking? I understand you work for a charity, but we were somebody who needed that money.
Right.
And I said, we did fine without it. And in April, we got a new set of tires on her truck because it was desperately in need. But that kind of a big ticket item you can't buy when you're feeling broke.
Right.
Well, when that tax credit check came back in, it was over $1,000. It took care of tires and dinner.
Right.
And that was a nice interest-free savings. account, diverted my state taxes from those clowns in Phoenix, and made sure it was going here in my community where I wanted it.
Right.
The other great thing about when you give to us is you can choose where you're going to give. So we have focus areas. I know our volunteers determine what agencies get money.
Okay.
But you, as a donor, hey, it's your dollars.
Yeah.
If you just moved here from Michigan and you want to give half of your gift to the Humane Society of Ann Arbor, okay, it's
Right.
not what we do, but it's what you want to do, and it's your money. So we'll send it to them.
Okay.
But on the same note, we'll also encourage you to bloom where you're planted.
Sure.
Maybe you want to spend part of that gift and have it stay here.
Right.
We have some food security problems. We have some housing problems. We have some jobs problems. We have a lot of problems, but we're fixing them, and we're working with so many different groups to get that job done.
Right. Right.
But the only way we can really get this job done is united.
Yes.
Together in mission. That's what our name really means, is there's one way to solve our problems, and that's the United Way.
I love it. I love it. That's a great place to take a quick break. When we come back, let's talk about your last cycle. How many nonprofits, how much money was awarded, how many people in our community were impacted by the United Way. All right?
Can't wait.
That's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Right now, if you love stunning, handcrafted jewelry, you absolutely do not want to miss this event on Friday, May 15th and Saturday, May 16th from 10 until 5:30 at Black Arrow Native American Jewelry and Art. The gallery is hosting the highly anticipated return of the David Rosales Trunk Show. Meet the world-renowned jewelry designer in person along with his daughter Cherie. Explore their amazing new earrings, necklaces, cuffs, and bracelets handcrafted by Native American artisans for both men and women. Make your plans now to head down to the gallery starting at 10 a.m. Friday, May 15th and Saturday, May 16th. You can find them downtown right across from the Courthouse Plaza. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. We really appreciate you spending time with us. We're talking with Executive Director of the United Way, David Siegler, this morning. And I'm curious to know about your last cycle. I mean, how many people in our community did you touch? How much money was dispersed or awarded? And how many nonprofits were you working with?
Well, we always get asked for a lot more than we have.
Sure.
A lot more than we can help. And
the need
that's
is
always
huge.
A challenge. This last year, the last 2 years, 3 years ago is when I started here. And so during that time, we were making a lot of changes and structural changes and trying to get out there and raise more support. And the best way to raise more support is to do your job. Get out there and work hard and help a lot of people. People see you winning and they want to join your team.
Right.
And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
So last year, we granted out $453,500
Wow.
to 38 different nonprofit programs in Yavapai County.
Okay.
And here's the thing that made me fall off my chair.
Yeah.
All of those different nonprofits this year with just that money are impacting 142,173 individuals.
Wow.
People. Our neighbors in 140,000 people in this county. That's almost half.
Amazing.
It blew my mind at how impactful some of those programs really are.
Right.
How many lives are changing.
Yes.
Housing is a huge issue, and it's not just about a house. It's not just about food security.
Right.
It's also about your job and your skill level. And we help people elevate that skill level and find jobs that might help them earn a livable wage so they can support their family through retirement.
Right.
That's our goal. But 140,000 people. Now, we match that up with this year. We're right in the beginning process.
Mm-hmm.
Our first stage, we've received 58 different nonprofits. That's more than half as much more.
Yes.
Are making requests.
Yes.
That total $1.384 million.
Wow. Okay.
Now, that's twice, almost 3 times what we're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
So we're recruiting volunteers to help us determine who's really doing the job right.
Okay.
And then, as much as we really hate to ask for that corporate gift and to do events that have to rely on corporate giving sometimes, with that amount of money being requested, we know we're not going to make that.
Sure.
But we have to strive and do the best that we can. So we decided to start another charity golf tournament.
We love our golf tournaments.
I know you golf. I know you do.
I do.
And I know you go out with Carol.
Yes, Carol.
And I'm really hoping you guys are going to come and golf for us.
Well, tell us all about it. It's the first one, and
It's
you're
our
going to make
very
this an
first
annual
one.
if it goes well.
Yes.
Where's it going to be?
It's going to be at Stone Ridge, June 4th.
Okay.
It is a weekday, but that's because we're keeping the cost low.
Right.
In fact, if you and your 3 friends wanted to go have breakfast, golf your foursome, and then have lunch, it will cost you a lot more than $500 to go as a private person.
Sure.
But Stone Ridge is very generous to their community, and we're getting a great deal, and we're spreading that love and making sure that our golfers have a great deal too.
Love it.
In fact, our sponsorships. Right now, there's 2 nonprofits that I know of in town who have a golf tournament, and their title sponsorship is $20,000 and $25,000 each, which is a huge amount of money for this community.
Sure.
Huge. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they do.
They do it.
Bully for them.
Yeah.
We wanted to start small and be inclusive, so our title sponsorship is only $5,000.
Okay.
We have 2 or 3 sponsorships at $3,500.
Okay.
And we have T-hole sponsors for $200. Everybody can sponsor. Everybody can play. In fact, right now, even though we're only about 3-4 weeks out, I really need to get 10 more foursomes.
Okay.
All right, 10 foursomes, and real simple, yavapaiuw.org, www.yavapaiuw.org.
Okay.
And then click on the events and follow the clicks through there. You can sponsor online. You can register online. Don't forget to buy your game pack, because it's only $30 online, but it's $40 the day of.
Okay.
And that's for our hole-in-one tournament. We have a logo tournament where you're going to try to put your ball in the middle of the little rainbow stripes that we have. That's part of our... It's a pretty rainbow. It's not a political rainbow. Let me just be clear about that.
It's sad you have to be, but yes.
Yeah, well, it is sad
hear you.
that you have
I
to
hear
be.
you. Yeah.
But we don't focus on things like politics.
Right.
We focus on things like
People.
helping our neighbors. And that's what we're doing with this golf tournament. We're hoping for a full field. Again, we have a couple sponsorships available. Love to get one of those in.
Okay.
And all of the dollars go to help those agencies in our community that are doing
others.
the most good.
Okay.
That's part of what the United Way does is we vet our nonprofits. We make sure that we look at their I've been told by many of our grantors that we are the most intrusive grant, especially for one that's less than 20 grand.
Yeah.
And most of ours are.
Okay.
But we get into their budgets. We look at their financial statements. We look at their audited financial statements.
Yeah.
We meet with program staff, leadership, board sometimes. And then we do mid-year checks. I just spent all last month going out to the Verde Valley and going to all these different nonprofits. Well, I have a very small staff. So I'm out there. I got another staff here doing the same thing.
Sure.
Just because we want to make sure that they're on track, that our dollars, that your dollars are being invested properly and that the results that we expect are on track.
Okay.
Which brings us up to some of the challenges that our nonprofits have experienced.
Sure.
Again, we work with other groups like the ACF to put together a class to teach board governance and fiscal responsibilities.
Yes.
And then we bring in other experts that other small businesses and nonprofits couldn't afford to bring in themselves. IT specialists, AI specialists, HR specialists, all
Right.
these little two-letter things that are out there. We bring in experts to do a class. It's usually a free class.
Right.
The board governance class, we ended up feeding everybody, so that would cost.
Sure.
But when you work with great partners like the ACF of Yavapai County,
Right.
it gets done.
Yes.
And then, that first class we had, I think it was 189 people.
That's amazing.
All board members,
Yeah.
all CEOs.
Obviously, there's a need for it.
Absolutely.
Right?
The sad but effective part of that class, the very first one, is 2 weeks later, we got a call from one of our nonprofit partners. And they said, "Thank you, Dave. I'm sad to report you gave us the tools to root out the rot, and we found it.
Yeah.
And somebody was stealing from them."
Oh, dear.
But they were able to stop that, prosecute that person,
Right.
and move forward with their continued donor trust.
Right.
Because as long as you're diligent and doing your job right,
Yeah.
that won't happen. If it does, it won't happen long.
Right. Right.
We can get on top of that.
Okay.
And we absolutely must, because when one nonprofit experiences that, every donor I'm talking to is bringing it up
Right. I'm sure.
as a reason to say no.
Right. Right.
And what we really want is give people a reason to say yes.
Absolutely.
And when they can't say yes because times are tight.
Right.
I mean, I used to tell people, hey, when they ask me how much should I give,
Yeah.
I would say, hey, give until you're proud,
Right.
and then give $1 more. But now I'm like, hey, you know what? Give what you can.
Right.
And be
Right.
proud of that.
Well, let's talk about that. We're going to take a break, and then let's talk about how people can be involved with the United Way, whether it's the golf tournament, sponsorship, playing, or other ways.
Volunteering.
All right, that's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. We're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. We're talking about the United Way and all it does for our community this morning with the Executive Director, David Siegler. You mentioned the inaugural golf tournament, and we'll give you more details on that coming up. But you are in need of volunteers. And then how else can people get involved with the United Way, whether it's, like you said, a little money out of their paycheck every month or twice a month, or how? How can people get involved?
There's a lot of different ways that we can get people involved. First of all, it's not always about us.
Right.
I have people who call me up and say, I want to serve on the board. And I might refer them to any number of other nonprofits, not just the 38 that I fund, but others that I know throughout the community that are looking for certain roles in the board. So we can connect you with other nonprofits to do volunteer work. You want to go pound nails? We'll call Habitat. We'll set it up for you, though. You don't have to work hard for that, especially if you're part of a group.
Right.
And the grant reviews process. That's where we determine which one of these agencies is going to get a grant and how much they're going to get. I've got one request for this year that's $250,000. Wow. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll be interested because it's a first-year grant. We're not going to invest much in their first year. We need to know that they have a track record.
Sure.
So they might not get more than $5,000. But over time, that can grow, and it's a sustainable thing. We don't like to go in and out on grants. We want to create a partnership.
Sure.
So if you don't have money to write checks, that's fine. Give us a call. Go online. That's www.yavapiuw.org and discover all of the great ways that you can volunteer.
Okay.
In fact, June 21st is the global day of action. All across the world, people are joining together, spending a few hours, doing something for somebody else.
Okay.
We put together a volunteer day weekend, and we get groups out there doing all kinds of different things. Some companies, they want to get involved. They want to do things. They want to go paint a wall at the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Yeah.
They maybe can't. Maybe they don't have that kind of time. So they want to do a food drive that weekend and encourage their employees and maybe their customers to come in and drop off a couple cans of food. We'll take care of that too.
Right.
We have bins, because APS gives them to us. Big, giant cardboard bins. I love our friends at APS. And we'll put that in your company. We'll make a sign for it, and you can have your food drive. It'll be fabulous.
Yeah.
If you don't have money to give, there's so much you can with your time and talents.
Yes.
And we can use it all because we represent all of these nonprofits. So we can find what's best for you.
Love it.
Again, it's about discovering what's really the best, and then sending out a troop to go get that job done. Go get your knight, Jimmy the Tiny, to go out there and make room for you to be a part of your community.
Right.
Because so many people are moving here and they don't know, what can I do?
Yes.
How can I get involved? And really, who do I want to spend my time with? Because I don't like this or I do like that. And we can help you
with all
that. I mean, we know what they do. We know what they are.
Right.
We know what they achieve.
Yes.
You mentioned Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I used to work for them. That's one of the most impactful programs that there is. You change the life of a child. You change 100 other lives at the same time.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. And we can get that done. When you work with the Agape House and you take a family and you give them structure and you give them hope and you give them the ability to move out of poverty and into a community.
Yes.
We can do that, but we can't do it alone.
Okay.
With 58 nonprofits asking for $1.3 million,
Right.
I really need some extra help. This is not your usual, oh, I'm a charity, I need some money.
So your ask is to go to the website, see where you can fit in to be part of the United Way and help with your mission.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Now,
and also the golf tournament. We only have about 30 seconds, so I want to make sure that people remember it's coming up on June 4th. And it's at Stone Ridge. And you can sponsor a hole. You can be a title sponsor, or you can have a foursome play. You're looking for 10 more foursomes.
Absolutely.
And they can register for the golf tournament on your website as well.
Which is www.united, excuse me.
It's okay.
yavapiuw.org. Or you can give us a call. A lot of folks don't like that web stuff. 928-778-6605. Thank you so much, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Thank you to my community for stepping up and helping. Let's have a great time. Let's solve some problems together.
Sounds good to me. Thanks,
Thank you.
David.